Good morning. So I'll give you guys a bit of an update. I opted out of the bull trout fishing today and decided to go after some cutthroat trout again. Um, had a bit of a sleep in this morning, and it was good because we all went out for breakfast, me and a few friends, and yeah, it was a nice way to start today and say goodbye to my other buddy who's heading back to Whistler right now. Um, yeah, and I'm kind of glad I postponed the bull trout fishing because I actually got some really good information this morning that I wouldn't have been able to use had I been out there right now. So yeah, I think tomorrow's the day I'm going to go after the bull trout, and sounds like they're in there for sure. It's just a matter if I can get them to bite a fly. So either way, there's giant cutthroat trout up there as well, I hear. So I'll get in there and do my best for the day, and I'll leave early tomorrow. And yeah, should be good. And then sort of on the fence about going to Alberta, but there is three rivers that are sort of on my hit list, and I actually a couple different friends just gave me some really good tips the last couple of days. So yeah, I feel like I might regret if I don't go and try and fish those rivers. And one of them's got some pretty big browns, so I'll go after that. And I believe the other two are just cutthroat rivers. So yeah, maybe I'll just take 3, 4, 5 days. I'll drive to the furthest river and set up shop there for a couple of days and see what I can get done, and then I'll work my way back towards Fernie and yeah, just reassess when I get back here. I want to be home by maybe mid-August. I'm getting actually really excited to go up north steelheading. This trout fishing has been super fun. I just had a great last month of fishing, but yeah, I'm getting pretty pumped for the steelhead. Like once I get up there and get on those rivers, I really feel like it's go time. I just love swinging flies for steelhead. And to have so much free time, like 6 weeks, just to wake up every day and just go on the river and catch fish, it's going to be awesome. Sprinkle some hunting in there towards the end, maybe. But yeah, it's a beautiful day. Last couple times I've been on this river, fishing's been really good, so I'm pretty hopeful that I'm going to get some fish today, and maybe I'll put together one more cutty video for you guys out of this afternoon's videos, and yeah, that'll be that, and then probably pack it up and head for Alberta and see what I can find. So stay tuned, see if I can get anything. There's big cutties in here, eh? All right. To be honest, this piece of water is getting real low and clear, so I don't know. The fishing, it's weird. The fishing was really good today in the sense that I got a couple big ones. I actually got my biggest fish today, but he didn't cooperate for the camera. So I don't really have much to show you on that, which is too bad, but man, that was an absolute, just a hog of a cutty. So that was awesome. And then a couple sort of medium-sized ones, but yeah, the bite's certainly not like on fire. But I like, even from being here yesterday, it almost looks lower and clear. So it seems like he's dropping pretty fast, and I don't think the fish are gonna like that. Probably give him a break, to be honest with you. So I'm gonna head back into town and yeah, focus on getting ready for a bull trout fish tomorrow. And I'll probably leave this river alone until if it comes back up, but I don't know if it will. We've been getting lots of rain and it's still on the drop, so that's interesting. Anyways, not a long video, but that was today. All right, good morning. So I'm in a new spot. I've never been here. Had a couple false starts, just trying to find a good way to access the river and look for a good piece of water, but I didn't really see any. But I've been driving around. I saw some deeper pools from the road, so I don't see any trails to get in anywhere in here. I'm sure there are. I just don't know about them. But I just hiked through the most grizzly infested looking area ever, and I got my bear spray in hand because I feel like it could happen. See, I don't know. Again, doesn't look like a great trail down, but I'm right above the river, so I'm gonna just make my way down somehow and then go hike upriver, and then I'll fish my way all the way down and climb out of this hellhole, and yeah, hopefully it's all worth it when we find some big bull trout. All right, finally made it down to the river. That was rough going for a bit, and I finally cut a game trail, looked like an elk trail, and kind of meandered me through all that nonsense and got me down to the river. So yeah, this is oh yeah, and on top of that, it was super cold this morning, so I had a puffy jacket on, so of course I just sweated my face off getting down here. So now I'm wet and cold, but it's gonna warm up, it'll be fine. Anywho, yeah, this is really interesting. This is a low, clear, like gin clear river. And apparently the big bull trout are living in here in the deep pools. So it's going to be an interesting day. This is either going to be a struggle trying to find water that's deep enough to hold these big bull trout, or it's going to be super fun if I can find any little piece of deeper water. Maybe it's got a few big bull trout in it. So I don't know, but this is kind of cool. I definitely do not know what to expect. But I saw a bunch of other people out here fishing, so they must be getting them. Yeah, should be fun. Should be interesting. Apparently, there's big cutthroat trout up here as well. So I only brought my 8-weight, and I'm probably just going to throw streamers because that's really what I want. My buddy suggested big stonefly nymphs, I think. So I'll mix it up and try that as well. But I mean, I'm definitely here to try and catch a big bull trout. So I'd rather just cast all day with a big meaty fly and touch nothing and then get lucky and hook into one, as opposed to maybe just throw something too small and just catching little fish all day. But yeah, no, it definitely feels like I'm out here. More of an adventure than the last couple pieces of water I've been fishing. But I'm excited. Yeah, this is a unique fishery, and I'm probably not going to get to do a lot more of this unless I come back to this area. So I got all day. I'm really far from my truck, and I'm just going to hike down river until I get too hungry and tired, and then I should be able to just loop back and get back to my truck, no problem. But yeah, I have no idea if I'm going to be out here for a couple hours or all day. Probably fish this stretch and just see how it goes. And if I'm not getting nothing, or I just feel like it's maybe not the right type of water, I'll slog it back to the truck and keep driving around looking for some bigger pools. Yeah, stay tuned. Let's see what we can do. Yeah, so this is what you got to be careful of. This is why I brought the bear spray. Just walking up the beach here. Spotted that. It's a decent sized bear. I'd say grizzly. Probably came down to get a drink of water. Nice size cutty. All right, cool thing about that, it hit the sculpin, I was stripping it, but then as I was fighting that fish, I saw a big bull trout move out of the way into the deep water, so they are in there. That was just a confirmation that there's big bulls in these insanely small pieces of crystal clear water. So I don't know how bitey those bull trout are, but that was super encouraging. I was just getting a little bit frustrated until that happened. So yeah, I guess it's back to just stripping sculpins for nice sized cutties and hopefully giant bull trout. That's exciting. All right, well, it's super cool that I found a big bull trout, but I can't get him to bite anything. I threw like little stonefly nymphs, some sculpins, some little little white baitfish patterns, and then I figured I'd go for the Hail Mary and send out something bigger. So I just blasted this through a whole bunch of times. But yeah, he won't budge. So I guess, I think they're up here spawning or getting ready to spawn. I'm not sure exactly, but yeah, he won't move for nothing. The only thing that got me anything was that little olive sculpin pattern, and it was the that cutty. It was a nice cutty. So if I can't catch that bull trout, maybe I'll just show you guys, see if I can zoom in enough on the camera and you can kind of just see him sitting there treading water. It's kind of interesting, so give that a shot. Yeah, this might be hard to see, but I don't know. Let's see how this goes. He's right beside this white. See where my finger is? He's right there, right beside that white rock. Yeah, you can see him. See him? All right, well, I've been hiking downriver and I found another pool. And sure enough, there's another big bull trout sitting right there. You can see him right there. See if the little window opens. There we go. Yeah, I guess the only problem is, like, they're not gonna bite. I'm not sure what I can do to catch them. All right, this is pretty cool. I did miss a couple, felt like decent cutties, but I don't care. I've now spotted 3 big bull trout. One there, and one in the deep. So I don't know what I'm gonna do to get them to bite. I guess my friend said use stoneflies, so I guess that's what I'll try. Again, it didn't work in the last hole, but crazy. You just see them sitting there plain as day, but just bouncing that streamer off their nose, and they're not even flinching. It's crazy. All right, we'll try something else. Hopefully I can get one. That giant bull trout is after my cutthroat. That was awesome. It was like that big bass on the lake. Crazy. Well, it looks like he's gone back to his spot. Interesting. We'll get this guy in. Well, there's some pretty nice cutties in this river, at least. Not bad. Hit the stonefly nymph. Well, that's interesting. Maybe I should try that giant, that big saltwater fly again. That big bull like immediately started chasing that cutty. Oh, might have to try it. All right, it's time to get crazy. The only thing I saw that bull trout, or any bull trout, move forward today was a cutty about twice the size of this, so I don't know. I'm just gonna sink it right to the bottom and start stripping it real hard and see if that gets the bull trout all worked up like it did last time, and bit of luck, maybe I get one. Okay, that was cool. I just caught another nice cutty, and there was another big bull trout chasing it. Cutties don't hold still. Nice cutty. That was so cool, man. Seeing these giant bull trout come in after these big fish, like big trout, it's crazy. Oh, I'd like to be able to catch one. All right, well, that's the day done. I'm officially a hot, sweaty mess. It started pouring rain there at the end of the day. Yeah, I didn't get my big bull trout, but you know what? It's not like I didn't try, and I spotted, by the end of the day, I was seeing them in every pool. And that last cutty I caught was the biggest cutty I caught of the day. And it was in the pouring rain, and man, this like giant, like just must have been 15 plus pound bull trout. It was just like swiping at it, trying to T-bone it. Like, surprised it actually didn't get it. But yeah, I don't know, man. Those fish don't seem to move for anything that's like smaller than like an 18-inch cutty. So I don't know what else to do, but it is what it is. It was still super fun, and it was super cool to be able to see those fish. I mean, now I know what they're talking about when people say big clear pools are just stacked with bull trout. That's exactly what it was. Yeah, maybe it's time of year, or maybe later in the summer, getting into the fall, they get a bit more aggressive. But I ran into a few guys. I think it was a guided fishing trip, and I was talking to who I think was a guide, just asking if he had any advice on how to get the big bulls to grab, and he said, just not really, just it's tricky, and they don't like to bite right now during the day, so I guess it's more of a first thing in the morning, last light type thing. But I don't know. It's kind of weird too, because the water's so low right now that it's actually hard to, like, even when I put on those big saltwater deceiver patterns, like, I mean, you bomb it out there and you make it sink as best you can, but then you only get like 3 or 4 strips and it's over, right? Because it's such a small piece of water. So it's tricky, and I'm sure some people obviously got it figured out, and I would like to do it or figure it out one day as well, but I gotta go, and it's been super fun. Really enjoyed my time here, and maybe I'll be back. I mean, maybe there's a slight chance I get another shot at this river, but if not, I think I'm off to Alberta tomorrow probably. Hit a few different rivers, and then pull a 180, come back, and make my way back home to Whistler, and that'll be that for the summer fishing trip. But it's all good. Then I'm off to northern BC to go chase steelhead. At least it's something I know how to do. Okay. Catch you later.